Good morning, everyone, and happy Sunday. Hey, it's Sunday. Going to church today, but before I go, I'm going to make some plant-based pancakes. So, let's jump right in. So, for our ingredients, we're going to do some protein, organic protein powder by Garden of Life. I have some organic whole wheat flour. Organic whole wheat flour. I have some stevia, sugar, and then I have baking powder. We have some salt that we're going to put in and soy milk, okay? And then our olive oil. So let me get my measuring cup. We're going to start measuring this stuff out. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start mixing up our ingredients. So the first thing we're going to do is a half a cup of flour. So I'm going to go ahead and put the half a cup of flour in there. And then next we want to do 1 scoop of protein powders. So here's the protein powders. And we're going to do 1 scoop. Okay, next we want to do 2 teaspoons of stevia sugar. 2 teaspoons of stevia sugar. Bring it over here so you all can see. 1 and 2. Okay. And then next ingredient is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So that's 1 and 2. So 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, now we want to do a pinch of salt. Here's some salt. Just a pinch. Okay. And then we're going to stir this up before adding the milk, soy milk. So I'm just going to stir this up. And this is the batter that we're going to make for our plant-based pancakes. I'm not going to over stir, but let's stop right there. Now let's add our milk. And before I add the milk, I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove on. Well, actually, don't turn the stove on because you want this to rest for about 5 minutes. So we're going to stir in the milk. Oh, sorry. And that's 3/4 cups of milk. And as you can see, our batter is coming together. So this is a very easy recipe to make at home. If you want to try to start eating right, I am trying very hard, 1 food item at a time. So I love pancakes, and normally I would go to I think it's True Food Restaurant by the Lenox Mall, and I would get their pancakes. They have a lot of items on the menu for those that are plant-based. So yeah, it looks good, a good consistency there. And like I said, we don't want to over stir. So I don't like my pancakes too thick. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of more milk. Just a little. And you don't want it soupy either. But again, I'm just adding a little bit of more milk, as you can see. And then I'm going to let this rest for about 5 minutes. Okay, so there it is. Nice, and the consistency is good. It's not watery. It's not too thick. So that is our mixture. So hold on. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to let this rest for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and start cooking the pancakes. Okay, so now we're going to, I turned the stove on. I did clean up my area because when I cook, I like to clean along the way. So, I pulled out the blueberries because some people like blueberries on top of their pancakes. However, I do not eat blueberries on top of my pancakes. But anyway, I also pulled out my carrot and celery juice that I made last night. It's good and cold, so I'll probably have less than half of this morning before I eat, because juice, fruits and vegetables are digested very well when you do this type of stuff on an empty stomach. So we're going to take some olive oil. Our stove is on, and we're going to take some olive oil, pour it right on there. I don't use butter for a long time now, but yeah. So we're gonna let that just get a little hot while I get my spatula. And we're gonna go ahead and pour the batter. Make about 2 pancakes, I think. So I'm just gonna pour this on. And you want the heat to be on low, medium low, because pancakes cook on the outside quicker than the inside. So you don't want the inside to be raw. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our batter mix onto the skillet here. And I'm not gonna make them that big. So that's one, and then let's go ahead and do our second one. And you can make this mixture to last you for a couple days and put it in the fridge. So yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna cook these up, and then I'm gonna get right back with you so you can see the results. So that made two pancakes. And I'm gonna wash this out because again, I like to wash my dishes along the way and clean up along the way. So stay tuned. So I just flipped over one pancake, and as you can see, it's brown, and I'm getting the other side ready to flip so we can get that brown as well. But this is how it looks so far. I did put this one down first. So what I would probably do a little different next time is make it a little more thinner. It's kind of thick, but not as thick. So thanks for joining me.